Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us for another session of Rappler Live Jam. I'm really excited tonight to welcome singer-songwriter and alopecia advocate Abby Asistio to the Rappler newsroom. Hi Abby, and James as well, who will be on keyboards with us tonight. Hey Abby, thanks
Hi.
for coming over.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad to be here.
Great. So I'm really excited to welcome you over here. And tonight we'll be playing 5 songs. So I'm really excited for everybody to hear Abby's hits. I wanted to show everybody your album first because
Okay.
this is quite the anniversary. September is a very special month. It's Alopecia Awareness Month. And last year in September, Abby launched her album. It's really pretty too. Take a look. This is mostly original music, all original
yeah.
music, as you said, and fans can get this all online at iTunes, Spotify, and for more, you should go to her social media and her website, abbyasistio.co.
Cool.
Great. I'm just really happy that you're here, and it's a great time in Alopecia Awareness Month to talk about your cause. Tell us more about it.
Okay, so for those who don't know what alopecia is, I don't know if they could see the photo, but I'm bald in the photo. And alopecia is basically a hair loss condition. I've had it since I was 4, and it started out with patches. And then eventually, I was completely bald, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. And it's something that people aren't so vocal about.
Right.
Because you can't be like proud to say, like, especially when you're a little girl, to say, hey, I'm bald and I'm different. You know, it was a very difficult season in my life growing up because I wanted to belong and I wanted to be able to be accepted in a sense that people saw me as normal. But I wasn't that way. So the journey has been long and hard, and now with what I'm doing for alopecia awareness, I want to avoid having the next generation go through what I had to go through growing up. So as much as I can, I talk about my story, I talk about what alopecia is, not just here in the Philippines, but in different parts of the world too.
I understand you've met people around the world who have the same condition. What has been, as you said, this is your personal journey from starting from when you were 4.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the biggest step in your journey as you evolve over time?
For me, or for
For
alopecia
you.
awareness in general?
Yeah.
For me, it's really the staring eyes, the judgmental people, the people who are laughing at you simply because they don't understand what alopecia is. And I would always tell people awareness is so important because if they don't know or they're not educated about something, it's so easy for them to have different ideas and opinions and judge someone simply because they don't understand. So for me, I guess it was having to hide and being ashamed about my condition because there would always be that fear that other people won't treat me the same way if they found out I didn't have hair underneath my wigs. Because I used to wear wigs before and hats. So it really affected my self-esteem. I grew up being very insecure, although I was a very
Outgoing as
cheerful,
well, yeah.
outgoing person, but it was more of a front. Because I didn't want people to feel sad for me or to feel bad for me. So I would always try to hide behind my outgoing personality. But of course, I knew that having alopecia affected me a lot. And it was hard growing up and believing that you were alone because I didn't really know anyone else who had the same condition. There was a kid at our church. He was a pastor's kid. We weren't friends, but I would see him running around, and he was bald just like me. So I knew somehow there was one other person who had alopecia. But in general, since we never turned out to be friends, I believed that I was all by myself and that I didn't have anyone to encourage me or tell me that everything would be okay because of my condition.
It must have been hard, especially as a young girl. I mean, young women are already kind of more predisposed towards, caring a lot about their appearance. And then you had to go through this as a very young girl, starting at 4 years old. And I'm sure music for you was a way to unwind, decompress, and express yourself as well. Can you tell us about when you first started music.
Music.
Yeah.
I've been singing since I was a little girl. And yun yung bagay na never nawala, I guess, for me. Because I remember being like 3.5. Like before my hair fell off. I had curly hair and I was singing at a birthday party, Greatest Love of All. Tapos ang saya-saya ko, I was singing. And I guess part of having alopecia was like I had that misconception na I can't be my normal self anymore. I can't sing the same way anymore because people look at me different. I'm not that cute little girl singing a song. I'm this, oh, kawawa naman yung bata. So, music was something that I was so into, but there was a season in my life na hindi ko siya mai-express. And I was just really blessed to have great family and friends who would always encourage me. And so that's how it started again. Me being in school, being part of programs where I was asked and actually, minsan di nga ask eh. Nagvo-volunteer na rin naman ako. I would lead different singing competitions or be part of the school play. And it really served as an outlet for me to rediscover who I am as this happy, outgoing little girl who was just in love with life and uses music to express that.
All right. I'm really excited to get started on our set. So the first song is When I'm With You. I always ask our guests to tell us about the story behind their original song. So tell us about When I'm With You.
When I'm With You is a love song, and I wrote it. It was inspired by a friend of mine who was in a relationship, and she couldn't get out of work. She couldn't wait to get out of work. Nabobore na siya sa trabaho. Pero ang naging parang what keeps her going was knowing that her boyfriend would be picking her up right after work. So parang I felt the same way. It started with that kind of story. It's a love song na, you know, it's just another day, but I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I put it in a sense na tadhana, kung baga na, you know, with life. Kasi when I wrote that song, well, till now naman, I've never been in a relationship. So when I wrote that song, inisip ko, may times na ang tagal, ang boring, malungkot. But I know that that person will be right there waiting for me. And in the end, the best of me will shine brighter with him in my life. So I just have to... So kailangan lang ma-excite ako na wag masyado ma-feel bad kasi in the end, when I'm with that person, everything will be fine and great.
Take it away, James and Abby.
Another long day, another boring day. Could anything just please distract me? Must keep from zoning out, I'm so stressed out. Your face is all I long to see. It's like time is slowing down, I have a huge frown. This day is so crazy. I know it's just around, already hear the sound, the wind whispering softly. Just a little more, baby. Getting closer now to me. When I'm with you, boy, you make everything alright. When I'm with you, boy, you just looking in my eyes. When I'm with you, boy, there's a fire deep inside. When I'm with you, boy, when I'm with you, boy. Feeling all alone, waiting on the phone. Could you call at least, just text me? Wondering how you are, you're so far, a few hours away from me. It's like time is slowing down, I have a huge frown. This day is so crazy. I know it's just around, already hear the sound. You whispering you love me. Just a little more, baby. Getting closer now to me. When I'm with you, boy, you make everything alright. When I'm with you, boy, you just looking in my eyes. When I'm with you, boy, there's There's a fire deep inside when I'm with you, when I'm with you, nobody else can turn things around. You bring me high up from down on the ground. Your smile, your embrace, your voice when you say, wanna love, make me happy in every way. Each moment without you, my light slowly fades. I need your sweet loving to reignite my flame. The best of me shines much brighter with you, 'cause I know what we have is true. Just a little more, baby. Getting closer now, getting closer to me. When I'm with you, boy, you make everything alright. When I'm with you, boy, you just looking in my eyes. When I'm with you, boy, there's a fire deep inside. When I'm with you, oh, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, boy, you make everything alright. With you, boy, you just looking in my eyes. With you, boy, 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 yeah. Da-dum, bum, bum, hey. Da-dum, bum, bum, oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-da, yeah. Oh, hi. Thank you. Hey, good.
Thank you so much, Abby. If you guys are just joining us now, we have Abby Asistio on Rappler Live Jam. I was just really happy when Anjali texted me and said, let's have Abby on the show. And I was like, absolutely.
And I'm so happy that you said yes and had me on the show.
No,
I'm glad to be here.
No, and I actually first encountered you back in 2013, and even then you'd already shared your story with us.
Yes.
But a lot of things have happened since then. Actually, a really exciting thing happened to Abby just earlier this year. She got to meet the Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
That was so unexpected because I literally just got a Facebook message saying, hey, hi Abby, we would like to invite you to be part of Friends Day. And just a background, there was a girl in California, Rachel Regal. She had alopecia. She still has alopecia. She saw my story online, and since then we became friends. And I would encourage her through her journey. Because of that, she started her own advocacy in California, and our story was featured on Facebook Stories.
I see.
So that's how everything started, from being on Facebook Stories. Because I was in California 2015 for the National Alopecia Foundation Conference. I was invited to be a speaker. And since I was there, sabi nila, maybe we could shoot you guys meeting for the very first time. So when we shot it, they featured our story. And then for Friends Day this year, February 4th, they chose 12 people. Well, 6 stories from all over the world. And our story was surprisingly, and such a great opportunity, it was chosen to be part of it.
So what was it like to meet Mark Zuckerberg? What's he like in person?
Not at all like how it was portrayed in the movie.
Oh, okay.
If you saw the movie,
Yeah,
it
I mean,
very
he said
uptight.
that it wasn't.
Parang hindi. He was so casual, wearing his signature shirt and just jeans. Tapos pagpasok niya sa room, big smile on his face, like, hey, where's the baby? Because there's a baby in the group. That was the first thing that he said, where's the baby? And he talked to us just like how we're talking, just like friends talking, not
on
at
Friends
all
Day.
on Friends Day, not at all like, hey, I'm the CEO and founder of Facebook, not at all. So we had an open forum, ganun yung naging setup namin. Then he just told the story behind the company, where they want to take the company, and we shared our own stories. So nakakakilig. And at first, pa-cool pa kaming lahat eh. When he came into the room, alam mo yung parang, oh my gosh, Mark. Pero after nung na-break na yung ice, everyone was like, selfie, selfie. So super fun. And then that night, I remember, well, I still have the video blog. I recorded a video blog. I was crying. Because I felt like I didn't do anything to deserve that very special opportunity. But I guess God just really leads you to where He wants you to be. And out of 1.6 billion subscribers on Facebook, that really, parang the universe reinforced that I'm on the right path and that I just should just keep at it.
I actually watched your vlog on your page, and I was really inspired by what you said about when you kind of not naman stumbled, but when you discovered your advocacy as something that you needed to embrace, as something that was kind of a calling for you as well. And I know that you were diagnosed at age 4, but when did you really start really just coming out to talk about it in public?
2012.
Right.
It was in 2012.
That was when you stopped wearing
wigs, and people saw my head for the very first time.
Okay.
Kasi hindi talaga nakikita ng mga tao. People knew me as the artist. Well, they didn't know I was wearing a wig. Pero my hair before was iba-iba, long, short.
But you wouldn't talk about it, or
I would talk about it when people would ask me. Because I'm very vocal about
Okay.
it, but I haven't reached that point na, yeah, I'm perfectly comfortable with myself. Here, check on my head. So
Okay.
it was only in 2012 that I realized, parang I had an epiphany. I saw how it was in other countries and how they had awareness campaigns, foundations, and I saw videos of women in different parts of the world being confident even though they didn't have hair. So that challenged me, and the epiphany that I was talking about was parang baka yun yung reason why I have alopecia and I'm an artist. I sort of have influence, and maybe I could use this influence and this platform to cause awareness here in the Philippines and create the support group for those with alopecia.
I think bullying on and offline is such an important and pervasive issue today. How did you handle? You mentioned really judgmental people commenting on your appearance and all of this. As you were growing up, it's hard enough to grow up. In those teen years, those tween years. But now, I mean, looking back at those times, how did you face all of this judgmental comments?
Siyempre masakit. Like other than people pointing and laughing at you, calling you names, there have been instances na sa school, hilahin yung sombrero ko. One of the scariest moments in my life was being in a place na mahuhulog yung wig ko. Yun yung mga fear ko eh. Parang I've set limitations on myself that I didn't really need. So I had so many doubts, worries, and fears related to my alopecia. And when people would be mean, because there are people who are mean, it took a while for me to reach that point na iintindihin ko na lang sila. Ako pa yung iintindi sa kanila. Na, parang they don't understand naman why I'm like this. So, I'll just shrug my shoulders. I'm not the type who would fight back or answer back. My friends would do that for me, especially in high school. Sila yung nang-aaway for other people. And my parents, of course, growing up. But for me, I've learned to be strong even though I'm silent. I guess I've learned that. And just smile and be happy.
But on the flip side, you've also inspired naman a lot of people. Can you tell us about those stories that you've heard from people that you've inspired along the way?
Yeah, nakakatuwa how when people would open up to me, and I would get letters, and sometimes I don't get to read all the letters kasi when I would like tell my story or do a video blog, it won't be just comments, as in kung di ba may nobela na text kasi they really pour out their heart, and I understand where that's coming from because they never felt like they had a kakampi. They didn't have anyone who would stand up for them, and they would talk about their stories of insecurity, of bullying, of how they got depressed. There were some people who reached that point that they wanted to kill themselves then because of alopecia. And the one thing that I would always tell them is, these challenges, regardless if it's hair loss or whatever trials that you go through in life, those are meant to make you be stronger, meant to bring out who you really are as a person and the more beautiful person that you are inside. Kasi some people would dismiss alopecia as, "Uy, buhok lang naman yan eh. You're not gonna die." That's what annoys me, and that's the reason why I want to cause so much awareness, is because people would just dismiss it as a vanity issue. And it's not. people go through so much emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically, because of alopecia. And that's what people have to understand. They should be supportive, even if they don't have the condition. But, be kind. Be kind to someone who's not like you and who's having a hard time with life, not just with alopecia. And I guess with the awareness campaign that I'm doing, it's naging self-esteem campaign. Whenever I talk about my story, people approach me, would always talk about how I've helped them and inspired them in some way to rise above whatever circumstances they're going through.
Great. So we're going into our second song right now.
Sorry if I'm madaldal.
Okay lang. Okay lang yan. So we're going into our second song right now, and it's an OPM cover called Loving You.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I also like to ask, why choose this song? And do you have a special memory, or is it special to you in some way?
I just feel like it's such a love song. Di ba may mga love song? Pero ito yung talagang, whenever I would hear it, I would feel like ang in love nung gumawa, and in love siya dun sa kinakausap niya. And I mentioned to you that Rick Segreto passed away already, but it's amazing how a person's story and a person's life lives on through music. So it's inspiring also how I get to do this, even if I've never met the guy or I never knew his own love story, but it made an impact in my life.
Great. And you're making an impact on others as well. So.
Thank you.
Great. Take it away.
It's been quite a while. You really got me wanting you. You've got some style, you're so unique. You're beautiful, so warm, so deep. Stay with me tonight. Let me know the kind of love that will remain forever, be a dream that you made reality. Loving you, how such an easy thing to do. Now you never know. It's driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Oh, loving you just a bit too much. It's been quite a while. You really got me wanting you. I wonder how you broke my style so close to me. I need you now. Stay with me tonight. I'll let you know the kind of love that will remain forever, be the dream that you made reality. Loving you, how such an easy thing to do. Now you never know. It's driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Oh, loving you just a bit too much. Driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Oh, loving you. to much. Thanks.
I heard a hoot somewhere in this vicinity.
Thanks. I hope you like the song. Love that song.
Hey guys, if you're just joining us right now, we have Abby Asistio on Rappler Live Jam, and we have James on keyboard with us. Thank you again for coming, you guys.
Thanks, James.
And that was really beautiful. Thank you,
Thank
Abby.
you.
That was so gorgeous. Since it's Thursday, of course, I want to bring up some throwback items. For those of you who don't, actually, it's a little known fact that Abby was a news break intern.
Yes.
This is true.
That's why I was so happy coming in. I was like,
Right.
ah. Ay, sorry. Here I go again. Just
Hindi.
feel free to stop
Okay,
me when I'm
okay
like,
lang yan.
Yeah.
Abby was actually a newsbreak intern. Tell us what you did at around that. When was that? Probably in the
2005?
2000s? Yeah.
2005, 2006. I was an intern because I took up political economy in UANP.
Yes.
So, yung internship namin, syempre related to that. And I chose the path na towards journalism, ganyan. And Newsbreak was right across our university. So, I wrote stories. It was sobrang out of my comfort zone talaga. Kasi, parang it brought to light then some of my bad habits, di ba? In high school or college, pagiging crammer, or parang pwede na to. Nako, hindi yun papasa sa Newsbreak. I was like, oh no, sasubmit ko na ba to? Ang daming grammatical error, okay na ba? Ah, okay. Tapos, it would still go back to me with a lot of suggestions and comments. But it's admirable kasi that's really how news is supposed to be. And that was how Newsbreak was. They, parang nothing less than 100%. So, it was good training for me.
And now you've made your way back. You're here. We're all a little different, but we're really glad to welcome you this time to Rappler. Naman. Political economy back in school, and now in music. Wow, what a...
Ang layo, no?
Oo nga eh.
Pero may pinanggalingan yun for me, I think. Kasi yung slogan ng UANP, political economy course, was change the world. So I guess that was what got to me when they were promoting, kasi different courses would present join political economy. You wanna change the world? Be with us. So I was like, I really wanna change the world. I don't know how, but I know I will. And so when I took the course, Paul Eco State Market Relations So it's politics and wealth, diba? And it really, power and wealth. And then, I didn't do anything related to that directly. But I guess being an artist, being a singer, I deal with the same things. Power and wealth, influence that I have. How will I use my influence to create wealth, but perhaps not money-wise, but wealth in the sense na how to make myself richer and the community that I'm in richer and more fulfilled.
Right.
So that's what, I guess I'm changing the world in my own way, but through music and through sharing my story. And so somehow, feeling ko, kahit ganyan-ganyan siya, medyo related pa rin.
Oo naman. And anyway, this is your story. It's a personal journey. I wanted to ask, in your career in music, what would you say has been your biggest break so far? Can you tell us about that?
Biggest break?
Yeah.
For me, releasing my album was something like giving birth. I've been working on it for the longest time. And regardless if it was parang hit album na lahat ng tao alam yung kanta or nasa TV ako tapos pinapanood ako, parang hindi yun yung naging masayang feeling for me. The great feeling for me and the break that I feel I experienced was breaking through as myself, as a woman and as an artist, and being able to share that with other people. That's why it's interesting because I'm with James, because we've been working on songs together since college.
Aww.
Kaya nakakatuwa kasi
Did you guys go to college together?
part yun ng journey ko. We went to the same church. We go to
I
Victory.
see.
So,
Hi, James. How are
he would
you?
help me write songs. So, from the album, 2 months after, I had a solo birthday concert. So, I had milestones like that. I wouldn't say na sobrang big break na, grabe, you've made it. I guess, for me, walang point na ganun eh. It's always a journey towards being excellent and being the best version of who you are.
You know, congratulations on where you've come, you know, how far you've come.
Thank you.
So far. I'm really excited for the third song because this is something, you know, beautiful is very important to you. You were telling me about this earlier. And I won't spoil it, but I'll let Abby talk about why beautiful is so important.
Yeah, so Beautiful, I wrote it in 2012. And it was
A very important year for Abby.
yeah, the year I came out bald. And I was reflecting on it just a couple of days ago. Tapos naisip ko, when I wrote Beautiful, hindi pa ako lumalabas na kalbo. Basta it was September and I said, I will sing this song when I reveal to everyone that I don't have hair. And the main message of the song is, you're beautiful just as you are. And I realized I was actually writing that song by faith because I didn't know if I would actually feel beautiful when I sing that song in the future, when I come out bald. Sabi ko, o nga no, sinulat ko, you're beautiful just as you are. Paano pag lumabas ako ng kalbo, I don't feel beautiful. People don't respond to me the way I would wanted them to respond. So it was a huge step of faith for me. But yung lyrics din mismo yung nag-comfort sa akin kasi a part of the line is, He's saying you are beautiful. God is saying that you're beautiful. And I guess with my journey, or what I would tell people is, in the end, regardless of what they would say or how you see yourself, what's more important is how God sees you. So this song was parang my song to my 4-year-old self. Because she didn't have an ate who had alopecia. She felt alone. People were bullying her in school. Ano yung kailangan niyang marinig? So this was what I wrote for her. And now it's my song to everyone else who's struggling to find their own beauty and their own wholeness and uniqueness.
So well said. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. Quiet. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Smile, little girl, you're beautiful. Smile, little girl, you were loved. Downcast, all you gotta do is look up to the one who's up above. He's saying you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you're beautiful, just as you are. Believe in your heart, you were meant for greater things. Believe in your heart, you can go far. Yes, you will go far. When darkness creeps in, release the courage deep within. We're made much stronger by our scars. Remember, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You're beautiful, just as you are. Beautiful, you are beautiful, show the world who you are. Shine your light, awaken your soul. Let the light shine through, because true beauty lies inside of you. Beautiful, you are beautiful. You're beautiful, just as you are. Beautiful, you are. You're beautiful. Show the world who you are. Shine your light. You're a star. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just as you are. You're shining bright. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. You're beautiful. La 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 la. Beautiful. 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 You're beautiful. Thank you.
Hey guys, if you're just joining us, we just finished song 3 of 5 tonight at Abby Asistio's Rappler Live Jam. I'm thrilled that she and James are here to play for us tonight, and it's been such a great chat with you guys. I wanted to ask, while you were singing, I always feel that being a singer-songwriter, performing your own material must feel so, it must make you feel so vulnerable sometimes, because I find it to be such an intimate thing to do. Do you ever still get emotional when you perform?
All the time. All the time. And sometimes, different seasons kasi, you would sing a song that you've been singing like numerous times, and sometimes it's just part of the motion, especially when you're at a show. Pero lalo na pag may pinagdadaanan ka, or you're in a situation that you feel the energy also of the people that you're singing to. You remember, oh, I wrote this because of this. This is the reason, this is the purpose. And I guess that's how musicians are supposed to be naman eh. You should never be detached from your song and your message, because it's an extension of who you are. And I make it a point as much as possible. Syempre, I have fun, happy songs also. Pero everything that I write is authentic to who I am. I don't want to pretend na, I'm not feeling sad, let's make a sad song anyway, because I guess that's what people would like. No, if it's not true to me, especially during that season, I won't do it. So may times, lalo na when I sing Beautiful, kasi kakibot nun, I would always share my story. Naiiyak pa rin ako, and I remember just writing it and not knowing why or to who I would sing it to, and if the message would reach the hearts that I wanted it to reach. So pag nangyayari yung vision ko lang dati, I would sing it to little girls with alopecia who have no hair, nakaka-overwhelm. Tsaka fulfilling siya.
It's been 4 years since you really, came out publicly and spoke about alopecia. How has your journey changed most recently for you? Because, when you go through this naman, any project that you embark on, it changes over time.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I feel like I've matured so much through this journey. And in the beginning, it was more, it was fundamentally an exploration and a stripping of who I was as a person. And now I feel like in a matter of like 3, 4 years, I had to grow up so much, but in a good way. I felt like I was always being called to it, even though it's hard. And sometimes yung responsibility nakaka-overwhelm talaga. Kasi when you have like hundreds, thousands of people looking up to you and relying on you for strength, it's hard to impart that strength, especially when there are moments that I don't feel so strong too. There are moments I feel weak. There are moments I don't feel beautiful. And that's a responsibility that I've chosen to take on. And I know this is something that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Because, diba, there's this quote, I don't really know who said it, but my friend Asel Van Omen shared it to me. Your key is the story that could unlock someone else's prison. And I would always live by that, to not be selfish about helping others and sharing my story, because I would never know when it would be that key and that source of freedom and liberation for someone who's going through their own trial, their own heartache, their own pain. So, masaya yung journey. Pero na-realize ko, pag naiisip ko nga, grabe, I never imagined that I would be here. But I love it, and I'm so grateful for it. That I've reached that point of acceptance. Now it's time to help others reach that point of acceptance as well. And I've owned it. That's my purpose.
So who was the key for you?
The key for me, you know, during that time in 2012, there were two very important stories that made an impact in my life. One was Bethany Hamilton. She's a soul surfer.
Right.
The girl with no
Yes.
arm.
Yeah.
I saw her documentary before I came out bald. And iyak ako ng iyak. Sabi ko, grabe, nakain ng pating yung arm niya, but she's still surfing.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's inspiring millions of people all over the world. And I said, she doesn't have an arm. I don't have hair. I want to inspire others too. I want to be able to share my story in a positive light and not be this kawawa girl, oh, I have alopecia. That's the last thing that I would want. If I'm sharing my story, it would always be about rising above it. Kasi kung kaya ko, kaya nyo din. Just like with, there's a girl, I forget her name, but she had such a huge impact in my life. She was Miss Delaware in the States. She joined the beauty pageant. Bald. She had alopecia, bald. Tapos she was being interviewed. Sabi, you're joining a pageant where everyone has long, thick hair, and that's the standard for beauty, and you're bald. Sabi niya, it's okay, I'm beautiful just the way I am. And she had this very confident smile. Tapos, hindi ako makapaniwala na kaya niyang ngumiti. Ako nga takot na makita ng ibang tao yung ulo ko. So, siya yung naging source ko ng kung kaya niya, kaya ko rin. So now, it's about creating that ripple effect and paying it forward na, oh, kaya ko naman kaya niyo rin. So, go. Parang ganun.
I'm loving the vibe of our little set tonight. It's a bit of a slowdown, you know. I'm sure a lot of people are stuck in traffic right now. I love the next song, Waiting in Vain. I love this song. Why?
Any reason why?
No, I actually...
In-interview na kita.
Okay lang.
Joke lang.
That's fine. Nice change.
Oh, it's a nice song.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I just think that Annie Lennox just has this beautiful range, and she can really go up high and just kind of expand her voice. And I think it just carries beautifully with the instruments, you know? And I just love how it kind of blooms in the middle, because it starts out, you know, they're a little bit mellow, and then it just goes into this whole. And I love the.
And it's different from the the reggae version.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, kasi definitively Annie Lennox's version is.
That's what's
like to me, but I'm sure to everyone else, to each his own. But it's just a really beautiful song, I think, and I'm really excited to hear Abby and James perform. So, go.
For you, Wyatt. But I know now that I'm way down on your line. But the waiting feeling's fine. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know how to do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb. I wanna know why you're gonna come. You see, I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. No, I don't want to wait in vain for your love, because when summer is here, I'm still waiting there. Winter is here, I'm still waiting there. Yeah. Oh, yes. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I've been knocking on your door. I still can knock some more. Oh boy, oh boy, is it crazy love? I wanna know now, for I to knock some more. You see, in life I know that there is lots of grief, but your love is my relief. I said tears in my eyes burn, tears in my eyes burn, while I'm waiting for my turn. You see, I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I don't want to wait in vain for your love, because when summer is here, I'm still waiting there. Winter is here, I'm still waiting there. Oh yeah, oh wow. 'Cause no, I don't wanna wait in vain. No, I don't wanna wait in vain. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from. It's your love that I'm waiting on. It's my love that you're running from. I don't wanna wait in vain. I don't wanna wait in vain. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. No, I don't wanna wait in vain. So no, I don't wanna wait in vain. Thank you.
Did I catch a Paula Cole reference in the
Yes.
very end? Anyway, that's from the
I
time.
know
when-
that. I like that you know your 90s music.
Absolutely. Well, that was the time. Well, Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's
Yun na
Creek,
lang. Thank you for that. And
You're welcome.
you guys seem to really, you said that you write a lot together as well.
Mhm.
And you guys just seem to really just,
I
it's
know,
like
right?
one
He's
of a
one of my
mind.
really good friends.
Is there, I'm sure this happens in shows all the time when you have unscripted moments that, like, I don't know, like something goes, off script or something. How do you handle those things? And can you tell us about some of those when things don't go as planned?
Actually, even kanina, nung kumakanta, ang daming things don't go as planned.
Talaga?
Kaya nga, nagtitingin na lang kami. Pero I guess that's good kasi we have that
Yeah.
rapport already, connection. But shows, one memorable experience that things didn't go as planned. I guess, well, I'm not, what's funny, when we sang at a Catholic wedding. I'm not Catholic kasi
Okay.
I'm a Christian. But I grew up in a Catholic school. So, we were asked to sing and then pinakanta rin kami sa mass. Ang akala ko sa reception lang ako. So they were relying on us for the songs. And we were looking at each other. Oh no, hindi namin alam kung paano kantahin yung ibang kanta. Tapos Our Father na. Nag-play siya ng sariling version ng Our Father. Sabi nung pare, habang nakaganon. Tapos tumitingin sa amin, nakaganon yung pare. Parang kami, smile na lang kami. Pero naitawid naman namin. Yung message same pa rin naman. Iba lang melody. Kinasal pa rin naman sila. So, masaya pa rin yung
Same
wedding.
banana.
Oh, same banana.
Pero siguro hindi lang sila nakasing along sa...
Oh, hindi.
Okay.
Nag-ano siya. Nagsariling version. Improvise.
Sorry guys at that time.
Yeah, but stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It makes... Ang saya nung journey. Kasi nga, alam naman perfect lahat. Parang walang excitement.
Your fans
Perfect
are
na
asking online. I just checked the thread and they're asking when they can see you.
Oh, I sing regularly, although I don't know my schedule yet for October. I sing at the brewery at BGC, Uptown, the Palace, and then Historia in QC. And then more on events also, like corporate events and launches. But I would, I have a podcast online, and then starting next month, I'm gonna be doing parang covers also in live sessions, different twists to my original song. So if you wanna check that out, it's abbyasistio.co.
And check her out on social media as well, on Facebook.
I'm on Instagram, Twitter at abbyasistio, facebook.com/abbyasistiomusic.
Are you working on new music for now?
I need to write nga more songs. I've been writing na, but I feel like a first album is exciting because parang, yes, the baby, but I know I'm gonna release another baby. So with all the experiences also that I've been going through, I know another album will be coming up very soon.
Great. I'm sure Abby's fans are really excited to hear some more material and to see her live. So don't forget to check out her website, abbyasistio.co. You have sisters, and I'm sure when I talked to Yanni before, she said that you were an inspiration to her.
Really?
Yeah, she did. And I think, how's your family kind of helped you through as well?
They've been so supportive. What's medyo unpredictable, just a short story, was before I came out bald in 2012, my mom was so against it. She didn't want me to do it. And it was really...
Why is that?
Because she saw the way people treated me growing up.
Yeah.
And she didn't want me to go through it again. We had a heart-to-heart conversation. We were crying. Sabi niya, anak, bakit mo pagugustuhin na mangyari ulit yung mga nangyari dati? And it was parang reaction naman siguro dapat ng mom na protektahan and shield yung anak niya. But when I made that decision in 2012, I was so certain that that was what I was being called to do. So I just had to assure her na, Mom, I'm doing this not just for me, but for alopecia awareness and people with alopecia here in the country. Hindi ko nga alam na magiging international pa siya. Parang lumawak na lang eventually. Pero when she saw that nakaya ko na maging matatag and maging malakas para sa sarili ko, hinayaan na niya ako. And since then, they've been so, all-out support for me. My parents, my sisters, my brother, buong pamilya ko nasa likod ko with me. And nakakatuwa kasi, di ba, sa Facebook, nagkakaroon ng yung 3 years ago, anong tawag doon?
Ah, yeah, yung parang memories.
Memories,
Yeah.
yung memories. Tapos lumabas yung nung year na I did the double A sign kasi I started this, which this stands for alopecia awareness. I did a
It
photo
also stands
campaign.
for Abby Asistio.
Yeah, hindi ko nga alam, baka meant to be na ako yung gumawa nun, di ba? Tas artist advocate din, no? Yeah, pareho siya. Lumabas yung picture na buong pamilya namin naka-double A. Na parang na-touch ako na grabe, they have been with me since day one. And I'm so grateful that even through this journey of helping other people who are in their day one, nakasubaybay sila. We had a gathering at Historia for Alopecia Philippines just last week. And my mom, my brother was there. My sisters had work eh. So hindi sila nakapunta. Pero full force pa rin yung support. So nakakatuwa.
And now all, you know, that entire journey has led to so much, and now you're here, and I'm so glad that, you know, fate has brought you here. And
I feel bad though that I don't remember the name. Ate Weng, Miss Delaware, alopecia, Miss Delaware from the States. I wanna say her name because because she was one of my biggest influences. Kayla Martell, I remember now. Kayla Martell, Miss Delaware. So thank you for inspiring me and starting that spark in my life.
I think it's so apt that Abby's final song is Friends Day, because you know, I'm sure it was inspired from that actual Friends Day where you met all these amazing people, including Zuck, Mark Zuckerberg. I think it's just so fitting, and what a fitting kind of, as Alopecia Awareness Month is drawing to a close as well. It's a great reminder for everybody to be kind, not necessarily just for those suffering from alopecia, but I think all over the world. Thank you for coming. This is our last song for today, and it's called Friends Day. Take it away, guys.
By the way, if you hear like words from my inspiration for this song, daldal ko talaga, no? Yung mga Facebook, para basta stuff about Facebook that you would do or hear or use, I incorporated it in this song. So every day is Friends Day with you. No matter where you are, no matter how far, you and me are together. With just one click away, I get to share and say what I care what matters. Connected by a light that shines, a love that beams. Traveling through day and night, the distance disappears, and you are here with me. I see your face, and I'm booked for life. I know no matter what, you're there through the ups and downs, the joy and strife for sure. 'Cause I found you through the sunshine and the stormy weather. It couldn't get much better with us two. 'Cause every day is Friends Day with you. Me to my life, may I request you never leave. I like that you could make my heart go smiley. Notify me every time you need me, message me your story. You're in my heart, though we're apart. I'll ship my love to you. I see your face, and I'm booked for life. I know no matter what, you're there through the ups and downs, the joy and strife for sure. 'Cause I found you through the sunshine and the stormy weather. Couldn't get much better with us two. 'Cause every day is Friends Day with you. Do da 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 do do da 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 do. Da 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 da.
have happened since then. Actually, a really exciting thing happened to Abby just earlier this year. She got when you discovered your advocacy as something that you needed to embrace, as something
Little more, baby. Getting closer now, getting closer to me. When I'm with you, boy, it's driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Loving you, oh, such an easy thing to do. Now you never know. It's driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Oh, loving you just a bit too much. Driving me crazy 'cause it grows and grows. But I won't let it stop. No, I'm not giving up loving you. Oh, loving you. Oh, loving you just a bit too much. Thank you. Thanks.
I heard a hoot somewhere in this vicinity.
Thanks. I hope you like the song. Love that song.
Hey guys, if you're just joining us right now, we have Abby Asistio on Rappler Live Jam, and we have James on keyboard with us. Thank you again for coming, you guys.
Thanks, James.
And that was really beautiful. Thank you,
Thank
Abby.
you.
That was so gorgeous. Since it's Thursday, of course, I want to bring up some throwback items. For those of you who don't, actually, it's a little known fact that Abby was a news break intern.
Yes.
This is true.
That's why I was so happy coming in. I was like,
Right.
ah. Ay, sorry. Here I go again. Just
Hindi.
feel free to stop
Okay,
me when I'm
okay
like,
lang yan.
Yeah.
Abby was actually a newsbreak intern. Tell us what you did at around that. When was that? Probably in the
2005?
2000s? Yeah.
2005, 2006. I was an intern because I took up political economy in UANP.
Yes.
So, yung internship namin, syempre related to that. And I chose the path na towards journalism, ganyan. And Newsbreak was right across our university. So, I wrote stories. It was sobrang out of my comfort zone talaga. Kasi, parang it brought to light then some of my bad habits, di ba? In high school or college, pagiging crammer, or parang pwede na to. Nako, hindi yun papasa sa newsbreak. I was like, oh no, sasubmit ko na ba to? Ang daming grammatical error, okay na ba? Ah, okay. Tapos, it would still go back to me with a lot of suggestions and comments. But it's admirable kasi that's really how news is supposed to be. And that was how Newsbreak was. They, parang nothing less than 100%. So, it was good training for me.
And now you've made your way back. You're here. We're all a little different, but we're really glad to welcome you this time to Rappler. Naman. Political economy back in school, and now in music. Wow, what a...
Ang layo, no?
Oo nga eh.
Pero may pinanggalingan yun for me, I think. Kasi yung slogan ng UANP, political economy course, was change the world. So I guess that was what got to me when they were promoting, kasi different courses would present join political economy. You wanna change the world? Be with us. So I was like, I really wanna change the world. I don't know how, but I know I will. And so when I took the course, Paul Eco State Market Relations So it's politics and wealth, diba? And it really, power and wealth. And then I didn't do anything related to that directly, But I guess being an artist, being a singer, I deal with the same things: power and wealth, influence that I have. How will I use my influence to create wealth, but perhaps not money wise, but wealth in the sense na how to make myself richer and the community that I'm in richer and more fulfilled.
Right.
So that's what I guess I'm changing the world in my own way, but through music and through sharing my story. And so somehow feeling ko kahit ganyan-ganyan siya, medyo related pa rin.
Oh, naman. And anyway, this is your story. It's a personal journey. Uh, I wanted to ask, in your career in music, what what would you say has been your biggest break so far? Can you tell us about that?
Biggest break?
Yeah.
For me, releasing my album was something like giving birth. I've been working on it for the
I'm
longest
sure, yeah.
time. And regardless if it was parang hit album na lahat ng tao alam yung kanta or nasa TV ako tapos pinapanood ako, parang hindi yun yung naging masayang feeling for me. The great feeling for me and the break that I feel I experienced was breaking through as myself, as a woman, and as an artist, and being able to share that with other people. That's why it's interesting because I'm with James, because we've been working on songs together since college.
Aw.
Kaya nakakatawa kasi
Did you guys go to college together?
part yun ng journey ko. We went to the same church. We go
Oh,
to
I
Victory. So,
Hi, James. How are
he would
you?
help me write songs. So, from the album, 2 months after, I had a solo birthday concert.
Aw.
So, I had milestones like that. I wouldn't say na sobrang big break na, grabe, you've made it. I guess, for me, walang point na ganun eh. It's always a journey towards
Right.
being excellent and being the best version of who you are.
You know, congratulations on where you've come. You know how far you've come.
Thank you.
So far. I'm really excited for the third song because this is something, you know, beautiful is very important to you. You were telling me about this earlier, and I won't spoil it, but I'll let Abby talk about why beautiful is so important.
Yeah, so Beautiful, I wrote it in 2012. And it was
A very important year for Abby.
yeah, the year I came out bald. And I was reflecting on it just a couple of days ago. Tapos naisip ko, when I wrote Beautiful, hindi pa ako lumalabas na kalbo. Basta it was September and I said, I will sing this song when I reveal to everyone that I don't have hair. And the main message of the song is, you're beautiful just as you are. And I realized I was actually writing that song by faith because I didn't know if I would actually feel beautiful when I sing that song